Pisces, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Pisces, in today's reading, I'm going to give you 2 of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, Pisces. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Whenever you see any of my readings will be the right time for you. Just claim it. If not, just leave it. Okay. All right. So Pisces, let's get started on your reading. Let's see how it goes. 2 cards for Pisces, Spirit, for the highest good. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So you have breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Wow. So nice. Breakthroughs are coming through for you. Good for you. Need this. And then you have desert passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. Yes. So if you're running into some kind of turbulence or obstacles, just know that you are on the right path and that our Lord does have a divine plan for you. The divine does have something for you. Okay. Like, don't give up on anything. Don't think that it's nothing's going to happen, because it will. Okay. So let's see what's going on, Pisces. Take what resonates with you, Pisces, and leave the rest. Spirit, this is for Pisces. For their highest good, Spirit. For their highest good. All right. One for the current. This is for Pisces, for their highest good. 1 for the past. I'm sorry, situation. 1 for the past. 1 for what's hidden. 1 for the hopes and fears. For what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. Okay. There's a lot here, though. There's a lot going on in your life right now. Definitely start off with the Judgment card. You know, you could be feeling like, well, definitely the Judgment card is about rebirth. You could be changing things within you and around you. You're not the same person like you used to be before. You're doing things differently. You have the 4 of Swords here for the situation. The 4 of Swords is asking you to really take some rest. You know, start resting when you can. Start eating better, resting better. You know, just really start resting. For the past, you do have the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe there was a time where you felt isolated, you felt alone, you felt like, you know, you weren't going to have enough money. You know, maybe you were just depressed. I feel like we'll leave it in the past, because it is the 5 of Pentacles. We don't want that, you know, to affect us. And then you have, for what's hidden, you have the 7 of Swords. And the 7 of Swords is talking about maybe you're being sneaky and keeping secrets to yourself. Could also be, but I have to see what the other cards say, but you definitely have to be really careful, because that is a card of deceit. Okay. Like trying to get away with something. So got to be really careful with that. Then you have the Knight of Cups for the hopes and fears, and they want you to follow your heart. Really follow your heart, you guys. You know, don't do anything that you don't want to. You know, be true to yourself. You have the Wheel of Fortune for what you need to do now. There is a new cycle coming in, because one is ending. This is a cycle that's ending, so it's good. You want that gone. Yes, there's an ending, a cycle that's closing. You do have the 5 of Cups here for what you need to work on, and you know, you do have a lot of regret. You're feeling down, depressed at times. We'll see why it's here. And then you have, for the outcome, you have the 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands is talking about moving forward, you know, celebrating with friends and family. So it's nice. Like it. I love it. Love it. All right. So Pisces. See what's going on with you. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Why is the Judgment card here for Pisces? One more card. Wow. All right. So, you know, you're going through big judgment here. You know, you really need to start taking care of yourself, okay? Let me just get in my chair, you guys. You know, you really need to start taking care of yourself. You do have the Queen of Cups, and this is you, you know, loving, compassionate, you know, forgiving, you know, but you're very tired. You're just very tired. You need to nurture yourself, okay? Start nurturing yourself because you need to, okay? You've been through a lot. You're feeling a lot also. And then you have the King of Pentacles here. I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry. The King of Pentacles. Yes. You know, you want to establish yourself. You're trying to create that strong foundation. You're going to be able to make any decision that comes your way. I do feel like there is some kind of wealth here. But you got to take care of yourself, okay? Really start taking care of yourself, taking the time to take care of yourself. That yes, you can make the money. Yes, you do this and do that. But you also got to stop and take care of yourself, okay? You have the Four of Swords for the situation. And why is this Four of Swords here? Wow. Good. Really rest when you need it, okay? Really take the time to rest when you need it. Oh, that's good. You have the Sun here. The Sun card is talking about being positive. The sun is shining on you, seeing the good in everything. So it's very nice. This is like the best card in a tarot that you can get. So this is very nice, Pisces. You deserve that. And then you also have the Four Wands, and the Four Wands is saying that you are definitely moving forward. There is definitely celebration because you have it down here again. So then you do have a lot of support from your friends and your family. Wow, this is nice. I like that a lot. You do have the Five of Pentacles, and I do believe that this is in the past. So the Five of Pentacles is talking about, you know, being depressed, feeling down. And I feel like you're moving forward from that, which is good. Okay, really nice. We'll leave that in the past. You have the Seven of Swords here. And why is the Seven of Swords here? One more card. All right, so really pay attention to your intuition, okay? You do have the Seven of Swords here, and the Seven of Swords is a card about deceit. Really be careful on who you're telling your information to. You know, really be careful on how you're putting things on social media. Really be careful, because I feel like there's somebody watching you. I'm not really sure who this could be, but there's somebody watching you. I feel like I feel also too that you know, that it could be you or it could be somebody around you that you're picking up the energy, but there's like some kind of sneakiness going on. So just really be careful with that, okay? You do have the Knight of Cups, and they're asking you to follow your heart, to trust your intuition. There's news, there's messages coming through. But really, really follow your heart, okay? And the choices that you're making and the decisions that you're making. You know, if you've already gone through this deceit or something, you know, don't stay. Don't stay where it's, you know, somebody screwed you over or anything like that. It's time to follow your heart and rise up above it. I know it's the hardest thing to do, but it's, you know, you're only gonna see it again, you know. And the thing is that, you know, you want to make yourself happy. You don't want to stay in that mode, okay? I don't know who that message was for, but that was for somebody. You have the Nine of Wands here also, and the Nine of Wands says that, you know, you're tired, you've been hurt, you're tired, you know, and just don't give up on anything, okay? Don't give up. Don't keep going, keep pushing forward, because there is a breakthrough here, you know. Just don't rush into everything, okay? And this one also too, this one. You know that there is a divine plan for everything. Even though you feel like all this is happening to you, you know, you're going to rise up and move above it, okay? So just know that. Keep going. Don't give up on anything. And then you have the Knight of Cups again here. One more card. Wow. So, you do have the Five of Cups here with the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Knight of Cups. And like I said, there's going to be news and messages coming through. So just be ready, okay? Follow your heart in everything. Pay attention to your intuition also, you know, and really try to focus on things, because I feel like there's opportunities around you and you're still harping on the what has happened, you know, and it's time for you to let go of all this past, okay? It's time to move forward, Pisces. It's not, you know, you don't want to keep on and on and on and on with what happened in the past. It's time to move forward, okay? But are you going to seize that moment? Are you going to move forward? Are you going to let go of that past, of the regret, of the decisions that have happened, or the mistakes that have happened? They're saying it's time for you to move forward, because there is a new beginning here. You know, a new path is here, a new cycle is here, because you have one that's closing already. You're going to be very inspired. You're going to have a lot of ideas. The path is here for growth, for abundance, for inspiration. So it's really nice, you know. So really try to let go of this regret, okay? Because you have it here twice. So really try to let go of that. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Oh my goodness, one more card. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you right now that you know, if there is some kind of deceit that you're doing, or somebody else is doing it to you, I feel like you just need to really, really pay attention, okay? Because you do have the Wheel of Fortune. You know, maybe there was some kind of, you know, deceit, or somebody took some money away from you. There is just, this card keeps showing up, and you got to really be careful with the Seven of Swords. You know, maybe, you know, you're just picking up the energy, or it's you trying to get away with something. Really be careful, because it's not going to go through, okay? Really be careful. This is a card of deceit, okay? Your luck is about to change. There's an ending to a cycle here, because you do have the Wheel of Fortune twice here. So just know that. And if it has been done to you already, just know that karma is here, okay? Karma is here. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to go after them. You don't need to go and find them and do something. You don't need to do anything of that, because karma is here. Okay, you may not see it right off the bat, but karma is here. Okay, so just know that. Wow, that was emphasized really big here. Then you have the Five of Cups here. And why is the Five of Cups here? One more card. Wow. You're going to be moving forward, definitely. I feel like you're going to be learning something new. You're going to leave this behind. Try to get out of this regret, though, okay? Try your hardest. You know, maybe it's the mistakes that you've been making, or maybe you feel like you've been, you know, somebody did something to you and you have a lot of regret about letting that person in, you know, and I feel like you just need to leave this regret behind, okay? Leave it. You know, they're also saying with the Page of Pentacles, there could be some kind of news coming in. Good news. I feel like you need to look at your finances. I feel also too that you could also be learning something new here. I feel like there's also opportunities, okay? So really pay attention to things, you know, stop being in this mode where you're not seeing things, okay? Because you really need to get up and look at things, because you do have the Sun card here. This person here on this Five of Cups right here, he just keeps continuously looking down on the mistakes, on the regrets, on the things that has happened. He doesn't look up to see that, you know, if he could just look up, there's opportunities coming towards him. There's a big house over there if he would just cross the street, you know, but he doesn't. So really try to start focusing on things, okay, because you need to. Then you have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups says that you're moving towards this happiness, you're moving towards happiness, you know, with your family, your friends, you know, there's going to be laughter, you know, you're going to enjoy, there's good, happy days coming towards you. But you got to leave that regret, okay? Really try your best to leave that regret. You're going to be very happy. You're going to be feeling the joy. Then you have the Four of Wands here. And why is the Four of Wands here for Pisces? One more card. Wow, you have 777. So that's a really good number too. That's prosperity. There's abundance coming in. So you do have the Four of Wands, and you have it here twice. You're definitely moving forward, which is really nice. You need to. There's celebration here. You're definitely moving forward. I feel like there's traveling here also. But you do have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is saying that, you know, you're very, you're exhausted. You know, you have a lot that you carry on you. You hold on to a lot also, and you need to let that go, okay? You need to let all that go. The regret, the mistakes, everything. You just need to let it go. Okay? Because if you don't let it go and start setting boundaries and start, letting these things leave your path, it's going to stay with you, and you're going to keep on feeling the way you're feeling. Okay? So really try to start setting boundaries. Try not to take everybody's problems on you. Try not to take the load of everybody, okay? And try to let other people help you, because you really need to. You have the 701s here, and that's about, letting other people help you. If people offer it to you, take it. It's nothing wrong with that. Take it. You're just feeling very overwhelmed right now, and you really need to just let that go, okay? Let all this, set boundaries, all this regret, let it go. Let the past go, because you need to. You have this card. You have the 9 of Wands, and then you have the 10 of Wands here, and it's like you're carrying everything on your shoulders, and they're asking you to really leave it. Really believe in yourself, that you can rise up above from everything that's going on in your life. Okay, you don't need to stay there. You don't need to be continuously feeling the regret. It's done. It's happened. Let's move on. Okay. Wow. All right, so Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll definitely see you next time. God bless.